welcome to Trails and Corridors, where we take you on a deep dive on what you can expect to find in Singapore's green spaces. Now today we're at the beautiful Seletar Aerospace Park, or more specifically, with Hampstead Wetlands Reserve, where we're going to give you some tips on how you can get started with bird watching here. So January is a particularly exciting time for bird watchers because we're right smack in the middle of bird migration season, which means that we've actually got birds migrating from up north down south to Singapore to escape the winter. So the first thing that you'll probably notice about Seletar Aerospace Park is that there's a lot of flat land for you to run around to get a bird's eye view of the birds if you so wish, as compared to wetlands like Sungai Buloh or the quarries where it's mostly marshes. You can't really move around to get great pictures of the birds. But for those who wish to take it a pace slower, fret not. Even just at the main feature pond of the Hampstead Wetlands Park, you can already spot several bird species. One of the most iconic species is the grey-headed fish eagle. This bird's looks certainly live up to its name. You can often find it perched on a branch near the canopy in search of its next prey, or to simply escape the heat. It's a sight not to be missed. The grey-headed fish eagle is known to venture off at certain times of the day, so if you don't see it, here are some other aviary friends you can search for instead. The tree in the middle of the park's main feature pond is also home to the Coppersmith Barbet. This tiny palm-sized bird sports a bright and colourful plumage that is a dead giveaway of its presence. It can be seen climbing around the tree's barren branches and making its nest within the branches itself. Another notable species you can easily spot is the blue-tailed Beeeater. You can spot these predators living up to their reputation of feeding on insects which they impressively catch in mid-air. And if you spot something red flash by, you can be certain you're in the presence of the tiny scarlet-backed flower pecker. Other commonly sighted birds you can find at the Hampstead Wetlands Park include kingfishers, water hens, hornbills, and parrots. And as you look up at the canopy, try also spotting the grey nightjar. Try not to make too much noise though, as nightjars are nocturnal and catch up on their sleep during the day. And if you're lucky, you can also try spotting another nocturnal bird, the buffyfish owl, which is a critically endangered species in Singapore. The adventurers meanwhile can head out of the Wetlands Park to spot another bird of prey, the Brahminy kite. When it's in flight, you'll get an idea of why it's so aptly named a kite. And there you have it, these are some insiders' tips on bird watching in Seletar Aerospace Park. Let us know in the comments if there are any birds you've spotted that we haven't covered. We're sure our bird watching friends out there will appreciate your tips. So there you have it, these are our insiders' tips on how you can get started with bird watching in Seletar Aerospace Park. But are there any birds that you spotted that we haven't mentioned? Do let us know in the comments and don't forget to hit like and click subscribe. See you soon!